fellow investigators, and welcome back to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I play the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Tom Rayleigh. Our scenario is Highway of Blood. It was written by Alex Galat and Ian Christensen, and it's from Critical Hit Publishing. It's available for download from Drive-Thru RPG. Our game master is Ian Christensen, and this is episode 3. So without any further delay, let's continue our journey into the darkness. Ian?
Right. Okay. So, Richard, you're driving your Ford Elite. You've turned right onto Red Road, also known as the Highway of Blood. And just as you're making your way down this road, it's kind of, you turn right and it starts to it's ahead of you. It's going to start to curve around to the left a little bit, you see. But you notice this plume of dust kicking up behind you. And as you looked in the mirror, you see the grille and the front of this Dodge Dart driving straight at the back of your car, much faster than you're currently going. You have an instant to react. What would you like to do?
I'm going to press down on the accelerator and yell over at Chris. I was like, we got company.
What?
Turn around.
Okay. So you hit the gas, and they do ram into the back of your car, but you get a chance to try to avoid taking any damage. So you roll a drive check.
Right. Hard.
Okay. Yeah, so they drive up and you kick up gravel as you hit the gas, and you see them kind of swerve a little bit, and they lose a bit of their speed as they come up, and they just barely kind of rub up against the bumper. There's no real sense of impact or anything, but they're right on your ass. So we go into the chase rules. So we will each make drive rolls. This is our speed check. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what a time to fail.
Oh, you failed, yeah? Regular failure? Okay, so that'll reduce your speed by 1 point. I think you have a normal 15, right?
Let me double check. You are correct. Yep.
Okay, so we drops it down to 14. He has a success, so he stays at 15. So to simplify it, we cut it down. So let's see, you had the lowest number, 14. We minus 13 to bring you down to 1. Minus 13 for him brings him down to 2. So now you have 1 action per round, and he has 2 at the moment. Now, what's your dexterity?
65.
65. Okay, and let me just double check his real quick. I think, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, okay, he goes first. So, you're right on top of each other, so he doesn't even really have to spend a movement action to catch up with you. So he's going to try to ram you with his first action. Again, you get to make a drive check if you want. You can either try to dodge or fight back, I suppose, again, if you want, as you're driving.
I'm going to try and dodge. It's my wife's car. I'd hate to. That was unsuccessful.
That was unsuccessful? Okay. And he has a success. Yes. Just double checking his drive skill. Yes, indeed. Now, he has an extreme success.
Ooh.
Ramming your car. Vehicular collision.
Why the hell is he doing this?
I have no freaking idea.
This is what I'm looking for. Here we are. So, builds, yes. Key, movement, yes. Sorry. I need to get a new mouse so badly. I believe that does. Yeah, it's 1d10 per build point. So he has the build on this car, I think, is 5. So he gets 5 d10. Let's see, 3, 10, 12, plus 2 more, 18, 24.
Okay, so
Okay,
I'll lose.
So that would take 2 build points off of your car as he slams into the back end hard and kind of fishtails you a little bit as you hear the bumper come off the back of your wife's car. And the trunk flops up and down a bit.
Oh. Okay.
And with his next action, he moves up right alongside of you. So he pulls up on your driver's side, and you see a man like as you kind of look into the car as it pulls up beside you, and they're driving practically off road, as it is, kicking up more and more dust. You see two bald dust billy fellows in the car. One is driving, and the one on the passenger side is leaning out of his window. He's got like a baseball bat with nails sticking out of it, and he's just, at the moment, he's just slamming it on the front fender of his own car and hooting and hollering at you and sticking his tongue out, and he looks mad. Just murder on his face. I'd like you all to roll sanity checks.
Right.
Realize
Pass.
Dang. Fail.
52 out of 60.
I got
Okay.
50 out of 65.
okay, you could take 1 point, Richard, for the failure.
Okay.
Rest you passed, right?
Yeah.
Ah, what
Yeah.
the hell?
So 0. So no sanity lost. You're just freaking out. But Richard might actually kind of like jerk back a little bit in alarm as he sees this guy within arm's reach outside the window. What would you like to do with your actions?
I want to roll
Discuss-
down the window and point the shotgun at the guy.
I bet it's already
From
down
the
'cause
back?
it's so hot.
Yeah,
Oh,
the window's
yeah.
already down, I'd say.
All right. So then I'm gonna pick up the gun and I'm going to lean it on the door jamb and point it at the guy
Okay.
so that he
Cool.
can see it.
What's your dexterity?
My dex,
Yeah.
49.
Okay. No, you don't have to roll anything yet. I'm just thinking for initiative purposes. And Chris, what's yours?
70.
Okay, so you're first, Chris, before Richard really takes his action.
Okay. This is what I'd like to do. If you think it's ridiculous, you can tell me. I would undo my seatbelt. I'm assuming I'm wearing one. Wrap my arm around it and pull myself up, holding onto the seatbelt, and shoot him over the top of the car.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty badass. So you take off the seatbelt, wrap your arm or wrap up around it, kind of climb up to try to get a shot at this guy. So
Yep.
you get a penalty die for firing from a moving vehicle. And I'm going to give you another penalty die just for this round because it's, you've had to undo the seatbelt, wrap it around, all that, So,
Yep.
So you got 2 penalty dice, but you can make your shot.
You get a bonus
Fire
dice
away.
for being a cop.
For being awesome.
Just fire
He-
her.
That's why he's got firearm skills.
I rolled a 34, and my pistol is 45.
So you got a regular success. That was with your 2
Success.
penalty dice, yeah. Cool.
Okay.
All right. So you hit him. Give me damage.
That would be. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at absolutely the wrong place. It's a 38 revolver. What am I doing with a 38 revolver? It's like the smallest damn thing.
1d10.
10. I got a 10.
Nice.
Okay. So you wrap that
0.
seatbelt around your arm and climb up, sit your ass down on the open window, lower your gun over the roof of the car, and fire. Gun goes off. Bam! Hits this guy right between the eyes. Blood sprays all over the top of the Dodge Dart, and the guy just limply falls out of the car and tumbles, onto the ground. And yeah, you even feel maybe one of your tires at the back kind of goes over one of his arms or something. Okay,
Is this my first kill as an FBI agent? Because I'm so
I'm-
young.
I'm kind of thinking so. I'll give me a sanity check, but I'll let you.
I was thinking it's probably my first kill because I'm only 25 or 26.
I'll let you
Yeah.
roll with a bonus die because you are a cop. You're trained.
I got 72, and my sanity is 65.
Okay. You lose 1 point of sanity.
'Kay.
Just because you just realize you just murdered that dude. You just killed that dude. I mean, self-defense, whatever. But
Yep, trained for it, but don't expect to have to do it on a high.
he had a spiky bat.
Mhm.
And it's your action, Richard. So you.
All right. So this is what I want to do. I want to try and slow down. I want to come over and I want to clip the back quarter panel to try and cause their car to lose control. Kind of
Okay.
spin it.
Give me a drive check.
Change
And I'll
dice
roll
too.
his defense.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's an extreme.
Okay, I had a hard success on his dodge, but your extreme beats that. So yeah, you do. You managed to ram him in the back corner of his car. Give me your damage roll, your build, please.
Okay. And that's
What is
taken
your build
into
currently?
account. It's 4 because I
4?
lost 2 points on it.
So you get 4d10.
Oh, that's 13 plus another 23.
Okay, next couple build points. So yeah, you see it smashes the bumper goes askew off the back of his car. The back corner panel is banged up pretty bad. You actually see a little bit of smoke from the tires rubbing now a little bit. And he curves around, but he maintains position almost right beside you again.
Okay.
And then Dr. Quinn, it's your turn.
I'm going to lean up and point my gun at the nearest tire and fire.
Okay.
Not
So
my nearest tire.
Yeah. What do you know?
you've got 2 penalty dice.
Okay. And I've got no. This is a shotgun, right?
Yes.
All right. 14. 34. That's a fail. So
What was
I
the third
fire,
one?
but I just fire into the cement. What's that?
Oh yeah, it's just a fail. Cool. Yeah, you fire, but yeah,
I've only got
so
25.
there's no cement. It's dirt.
Dirt.
No problem. Shotgun goes off out the back.
I probably
And
feel
it's
death.
top of the order again. He's now going to try to kick up ahead of you. In fact, yeah, he does. He moves ahead of you with his one first action, and then he does a stunt, kicking up gravel. Yep. So he kicks up this gravel right and dust and all that right in your face as you're driving up behind him. It's a good thing. Yeah, I think you did say you were going to slow down a bit, but basically, it's going to give you another penalty die on attacks, drive checks, or whatever for the rest of this round.
Okay.
Now, you guys are here. Okay. Yep. And the road now there's a sharp turn off to the left, which you realize is how I told you how this road kind of seems to just loop around. But he kind of continues on to the right.
Okay. So
then it's Christopher's turn technically. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
Do I have a potential shot at the driver?
Yeah, he's only one space ahead of you. It's gonna be really hard to hit. You're gonna have 2 penalty dice.
Okay. All right. Nope. That was an 88.
Okay. You fire, but you miss. You know, the dust is kicking up in your face stuff too. You're probably coughing and trying to hold your breath as much as you can.
Road curves to the right, you said?
Yeah. The road basically continues on to the right, or there's a sharp curve to the left. You want to loop back around.
Okay. All right. I'm up.
Yeah, you're next, Rich. Yep.
All right.
Chris.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give pursuit. I see me getting out my little light that they always seem to have in the cars in those old movies. Put it on the dashboard, and I'm gonna punch down. So, was that taking a penalty dice where I can move 3 spaces with my drive?
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna push past him
Mm-hmm.
and start gunning up ahead of him. Okay, cool. And as you kind of gun it up, you go around him. You know, you go a little off road, you know, to do so because he's trying to take up as much of the dirt road as he can. But you keep control of the car. You move. So basically, it took 1 movement space to get up alongside of him, another movement space to get in front of him. And as soon as you get in front of him, you see some kind of something rolling out into the road, like it looks like a boulder or something rolling out in the road in front of you. You quickly realize, maybe at the last second, that it's an armadillo or something. But you're gonna have to make a hazard check, please. Give me a drive check with 1 penalty die for the stunt you just did, the speed thing. Yeah.
That's a pass, regular.
Okay, cool. So you managed to swerve, avoid the armadillo, keep it on the road, and you still have 2 actions? No, 1 more action. That was your second action to get in front of him.
Yeah.
And then you want to move the 3rd space then? Sorry, it's not actions. That's right. 3 spaces.
Yeah, spaces. Yeah.
So you're then 2 spaces ahead of him. My apologies. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. And then I scream back at Larry. Is like, shoot his hood.
Okay. So that was your action. Larry, it's your turn. He's telling you.
That was actually what I was going to do. I was going to shoot the engine. I figured I'd aim at that. It's like a barn door.
Cool. Yeah. Give me.
So I'm pointing it at the hood and I fire.
out the side of the car? Are you leaning out the side of the car, or are you firing
Yeah.
out the back window?
I'm leaning. Is it behind us?
Yes.
Yeah, past it.
Yeah, out the back window.
Okay. So you're leaning out the back window now, turning, firing shotgun. Give me a shot, 2 penalty dice, please.
32. I already failed.
Okay.
I'm not
Fires.
good shot.
How many shots have you fired now? 2. What's the? Is it a 5? I can't remember what the stats are on that shotgun.
It says 5 ammo.
5. Cool. Yeah, it's got 3 more shots in it. Cool.
Really? Okay.
Pump.
Yep. It's a pump action. Yeah. Police shotgun. Makes sense.
Mhm.
Then we go to the top of the order. I would like you to give me a spot hidden check, Richard, but make it with I would just call it a hard spot hidden because you're very distracted.
Okay.
I just need a hard success.
Yeah, a hard success. Oh yeah, I'll spend 4 luck to get to that.
Okay. You notice now that you've gunned up ahead of that guy, you see something coming. There's another stream, a smaller stream of dust coming from the desert on your right.
Okay.
And then you see another one off on the left. Looks like 2 motorcycles moving in towards the road.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Next round. He has 2 actions. So he will use 1 action to also accelerate. So he has to go through that same hazard, which he just manages to kind of run over the tail of the armadillo as it's running across the road.
Oh.
He drives right up on you and pulls right up alongside of you. And this time the guy with the baseball bat is going to take a swing in your direction, Richard.
Who did we kill?
Oh, no, sorry. He killed that guy. I apologize. Yeah, it's just the guy with the car. Sorry, no, he'll just ram you then in that case.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll try to ram you again. So
Okay.
give me a drive check to
All right.
dodge or fight back. Again,
I'm
use the same
gonna
rules.
I'm gonna ram him. I'm gonna try and ram him too.
Okay, so you need
I got a regular.
that's better than his fail. So you actually slam into him again. As he tried to run up, and you just managed to hit the brakes enough that he comes alongside and you slide into him, push him further off the road. Give me your damage roll, please. As he will try to, well, it depends on how much damage he takes.
It's 10, 18 plus 9 is 27.
27. You did 2 last time, you did 2 this time, right?
Yep.
So he's down to 1 build point left. His car is beat up. So this time when you hit it, you tear off a good chunk of the front fender and bash in the passenger door pretty good. His hood's, kind of loose and looks like it's about ready to pop as well. Okay. And that was his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't go so well. Next is Chris. Chris, you're still leaning up, I suppose, holding on to the seatbelt like a...
Yeah. That's the plan.
That's awesome.
Okay. Just checking.
How far away? The motorcycles are not nearby, right? Like are they getting closer? Or
Well, they're moving pretty fast. You think they'll be here in another round or 2.
Okay. If whatever provides a better shot, a tire or the driver, I'll take another pot shot.
Equal chance. Both of them are going to have 2 penalty dice.
Let's go for the tire.
Okay.
That's an 01 penalty.
Bam.
Oh.
I can't
Oh, yeah,
slide.
penalty dice. Penalty dice. Shit.
Yep. No.
Oh.
Okay. You fire again. It bounces off of a part of the frame of the car or something. Part of the axle that's exposed, probably,
Yeah. All right.
What are you going to do, Richard?
Okay, so the motorcycles, they're coming from the left and the right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to do a bootlegger's turn and try and head out, go the other way.
What's the bootlegger's turn?
Where you where you slow down, you try and do that
180.
quick 180.
You better scream at Chris, or he's going to go
Yeah.
flying out the.
Oh, yeah. Hang
holding
on!
onto that strap.
So, yeah, you quickly slam it into a lower gear.
Yep.
Yeah, Chris, sorry.
Which direction are you going in? Because is it going to throw me out or in?
I'm gonna turn toward you so you're kind of being pushed up against the car instead of away from the car. Use centrifugal force for you.
Thank you for thinking ahead.
Thank you for mentioning it. But that was a failed drive auto. So
He throws it into a lower gear, quickly turns the wheel in the direction. So you're turning to the right, so you pull over in the left lane and then yank it to the right, swing the car around, and come to a complete stop sideways across the road.
damn.
What do you want to do, Dr. Quinn, as he does this?
Okay. Well, I'm holding on for dear life.
Okay, good idea. So you just
when the car comes to a stop, which direction am I facing? Am I facing the car or away from it?
Which side were you leaning at? The left side?
The
You'll
left
be
side,
facing
correct?
the car. Yeah,
yes.
you'll be facing the car.
Okay. I'm going to make sure that the front end of the shotgun is on the window sill. Okay. So that I can steady it. And I'm pointing it right at the windows, pointing towards the driver's seat.
Okay.
In the other
so
car.
you're gonna have one penalty die only because the car is no longer moving. You're not firing from a moving vehicle.
So I got 17. I got 21. So I got it at that time.
A success. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You fire. Let me see. Range is gonna be. It's gonna be 1d6.
1d6. 3.
Okay. So boom, the windows shatter out the back of the car as you fire it. So you definitely know you scored a hit. And yeah, you might imagine in your head, you think you see a spray of blood as well inside the car. And he
got him.
He seems to be hitting the brakes and doing a bootlegger turn of his own, which he also fails. So he also went sideways across the road, several car lengths away from you, though, because he reacted after your thing. The motorcycles are closing. In fact, yeah, the motorcycles are going to come pulling up. They'll be maybe 30 feet away from you, so they'll be pretty close. But they've slowed down now as they're trying to see. They think maybe there's been a crash or something. That they seem to be approaching now your location, coming in. One from the. Let's see. You guys are currently kind of heading east, so one's coming from the south, one's coming from the north.
Okay.
The front of your car is facing south.
Right.
For what it's worth. So, Christopher, what do you want to do now? Oh, Christopher, sorry, roll me a strength roll.
That's well, actually, before I say that, I should actually look. Yeah, I'm good. It was a 49 out of 60.
Good. Yep. So your arm's a little bit sore and rubbed raw in spaces. You might be even bleeding a little bit from the strap, but you managed to hold on. What do you want to do? The car is now stopped sideways, facing south.
Is Richard hitting the gas or anything, or is it moving, or is it dead stop?
Well, it's dead stop from the maneuver, but it's still running. You reckon it's not going to stay stopped for long. He's not crashed. His turn just didn't go as well as he expected it to.
Okay, the guy coming towards us, do they look on first glance to be
dust billies?
Billies?
Same bald heads and tattoos and 2 square jaws. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to take a bead on the guy as he's approaching.
Which one? South? The one right ahead of you?
The one right ahead of us, and I'll use the car if I can to brace my shot.
Okay. What's the range on that? I think it's
15 yards.
Okay, so you're in longer range, so you have a penalty die for that.
Okay, so 1 penalty die.
Yep.
What is that? No, that's a 97. No.
Okay, you fire and miss. Dust kicks up nearby. And next is you, Richard.
All right. Yep. And just as I'm going to finish getting turned around and start headed the other way.
Get us the hell out of here.
Exactly.
You start driving the other way.
Yep. And then I yell back at Larry. I was like, "Hey, there's a box of shells back there. You got two rounds left in that gun."
Yep. How do you load this fucking thing?
God damn it, Larry.
And you see the Dodge Dart has also turned around now, is starting to pursue again, and the motorcycles are now also starting to pursue from the sides of the road. One guy on each motorcycle, not holding any weapons that you can tell.
Mhm.
They got packs though, so who knows what's in those packs?
Yeah.
Watch out for the baseball bat with nails in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. It's a new hazard in the road.
Don't
flip
drive
my
over
tire.
that.
So now you're heading in the opposite direction. How fast are you going to go, Richard?
I'm gonna
You have one action.
I'm gonna do the three locations again.
Okay. So you go fast. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Give me a drive check, please.
Pass.
Okay, cool. Yep. This time you managed to avoid a startling tumbleweed. You don't overreact. Just brush right through it. He is moving a little bit slower now, so he actually falls behind you by a couple. Well, but he's got two actions, so he pull up 2 spaces, so he's still 1 space behind you. Oh no, and he was another space, so he's 2 spaces behind you. He loses place by 1 space. Doesn't go as fast as you did. The motorcycles also seem to be coming up, and they seem to be maintaining, kind of a little bit of a distance, maybe because Chris shot at them. But they're just kind of almost like corralling you, if you will, you know what I mean, or whatever, following from the sides. And give me a spot hidden roll. All of you can make it.
Nope.
Hard.
I'm trying to figure out how to load this damn gun.
Okay. You see more dust kicking up in front of you, and there's looks like there might be another vehicle coming out onto the road.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Next
did we
round.
grab that moonshine in that trailer?
I
don't remember,
didn't.
Did you?
No, I think that we were just going to tell somebody it was there to make sure it was
Oh, okay.
disposed
I remember.
of.
Okay. Dang.
Wish you
Never mind.
had now.
I'm
Huh?
like, not because I wish I had a drink right now. No, that's not what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Chris, what do you want to do, Chris? Your actions first.
Again,
Uh-oh.
like the closest motorcycle again.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead. See, it's gonna be 2 penalty dice now. One for range and one
penalty
for
die.
the fact that you're firing from a moving vehicle again.
Nope.
Okay. Another shot misses. How many shots have you fired now? 4 or 5?
4.
Okay. Just keep track of your ammo. And Richard, what about you?
All right. How close are the motorcycles
So
to us?
they're keeping a good maybe they're wait, you have a range of 15 feet or 15 yards on that pistol?
It's 15 yards.
It's 15 yards. Okay, well, just to not cheat, I'll say they're about 30 yards off.
30 yards. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
they know he's shooting at them. So
All right. Yeah. All right.
they
So
haven't decided to get too close.
I just seen if they're close enough that if I slammed on my brakes, they'd go flying across the top.
They're not on the road either. They're off the
Gotcha.
off road.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yep. But now the guy in front of me, does it look like he's coming down the road?
Yeah, and if you go another 3, that speed 3 again, I mean you'll be basically meeting up with them. So
I'm gonna do that, but obviously, so we're on the road, but it's probably like hardtack, not on the road. So do I get the impression that if I swerve off, this heavy car is gonna still be all right?
possibly, yeah. You want to be careful, of course. You know,
Yeah.
if you hit the wrong incline or something, it could tumble over.
Right. Yeah. It's not.
You hit a big rock.
You hit a big
Yeah.
rock, it could flip. Yep.
Yeah, I just don't
So
want to
plenty dangerous, but
risk it sinking in. All right, I'm going to keep punching it because I'm going to come at
Okay.
that guy and
no hazard check this time, and you're driving right up on them. So as you're driving up, you see them coming, onto the road. You see this is a pickup truck. You've seen this pickup truck before, I believe. Yes.
if someone Seth was in.
I have a cool image. I don't think I saved it, but I'll send it to you later. Yeah, you see this big old like 60s pickup, and you can see there's a guy standing in the back. You remember where that pole was before you saw?
Mm-hmm.
Sitting on top of that, he is pointing in the direction of your car what looks like a large harpoon crossbow thing.
Holy shit.
And the truck, seeing that you're coming now directly towards them, is basically just kind of slowed down and is just kind of facing you almost in a head-on kind of position. And the guy's going to fire this harpoon. Okay. Richard, this harpoon is coming directly towards you. It's coming straight towards the windscreen of the car, directly towards your seat. What do you want to do?
Yeah,
Dodge.
I'm gonna try and my instinct would be to try and
Give
go
me a
like
dodge.
that. Yeah.
Give me a dodge. Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, no.
No?
No.
Okay. Where's my harpoon gun? Here we go.
Fucking
Okay.
Captain Ahab.
So this harpoon gun fires from the back of the pickup truck, which is slowly in the road directly in front of you. The harpoon just gets bigger and bigger, Richard, as it comes straight for you, and it smashes through the windshield of the car. 1970s car, large shards of glass fly everywhere. As this harpoon punches into Richard for 5 points of damage. How many hit points do you have, Richard?
15.
Okay, it's not even a major wound, so it just, doesn't break anything, doesn't hit any major artery or major organs or anything like that. So maybe punches through some of the fleshier part of your shoulder or arm or something. But you also have to make a drive check now to stay on the road. Well, technically, make it with a penalty die because you have to make it twice. You'd have to make it for dodging while driving and also for the fact that you just took them.
Both good. 29
Cool.
and 49.
So you managed to keep it on the road and not wreck the car in the process. Dr. Quinn, what do you want to do? It's your action.
My action, I think, honestly, at this point, I'm trying to load the gun.
Trying to load the gun?
So I think figuring out how to load it will take me one way.
Okay.
That's only
trying to load the shotgun. Got it.
Now, but a question. Did the harpoon go through him into the seat and out the back of the seat?
No.
Okay.
It's just
so I didn't see a
just in
bloody
him.
harpoon.
Sir,
No, it just went into him.
there's not a rope tied to this harpoon. Is there like a whaling?
There's a steel cable tied to
Oh,
it,
those
in
mother.
fact. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. That's going to hurt.
That sucks.
Yep. There's a steel cable. There's a steel cable attached to it. Okay. Top of the order. Let me double check this guy's dexterity. Seth's driving the pickup. So what is Seth's dexterity? And you see him. You see him sitting behind the wheel with a big old grin on his face. And
He's not very nice.
Yeah, he bought us alcohol.
hey, yeah, you got your free
He didn't
drinks.
pay for it though. He just borrowed it.
I asked him about
Okay,
his
cool.
gold.
Got it. So he's going to try to ram you now, since he's facing you. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You can try to dodge or fight back, but you have one body, I think, left on your car, right? No,
I
two.
have 4.
Oh, you have 4. Yeah, you're still in better shape. Yeah, sorry. You can try to ram him as well. He's got a big pickup, though.
I am. I'm lower in football. The lower man wins. Oh, 0-1.
Nice. Nice. So he tries to ram you, and you just swerve aside, just kind of clip along the side of the car. You hear the metal screeching as it goes by. He's still got one more action. So, you know what? Yeah, fuck that. He's not letting you get away. He is going to pull a bootlegger turn himself. And he ends up sideways across the road behind you.
Wasn't there another car behind us?
The Dodge Dart now has to stop to avoid ramming into him, as the motorcycles still keep in their about 30-yard distance.
What about the steel cable?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, steel cable still attached to Richard.
It's like
He's going
rap.
to pass it now. No, it hasn't gone completely taut yet.
Out the
But
back
you can
window.
see
they
his,
go,
you can see that cable reaching around out the broken windscreen and wrapping around the side of the car.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna hurt.
So, top of the order, Chris, you have the highest dexterity for you guys. What do you want to do?
Can I get a beat on the? I guess they're they're behind us now, aren't they?
Yeah. Not terribly far either.
Can I get a beat on the driver or no?
No.
Is that
You could
no?
get the guy in the back.
Guy
Well,
in
you
the
could
back.
try.
What
You
the
could try. You could try. You could try to hit the driver. It'd be a lucky shot, but 2 penalty dice if you want to try to shoot Seth.
Okay. They're in my hand. All right. Try to shoot
Got
Seth.
a giant harpoon gun and another guy and a window in between you and him. So that's what all the extra dice are for.
That's not a no. That's a no.
No,
Nope.
you fire, misses.
And I'm down to 1 shot.
Richard.
All right. Well, I'm concerned. I mean, I'm not gonna drive off with this cable attached to me, so I'm gonna grab my 357 and stop, turn, try. Well, my goal is to stop and turn to the side so I can just stick the gun right out my window and shoot at the guy with the harpoon gun.
Okay, try to shoot the guy that's in the back.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, so you stop the car, you jump out.
No, I'll stay in the car. I'll just.
Okay, got it. Roll it with 1 penalty die.
Okay. Regular.
Regular success. You hit him. Damage.
Okay, damage is 1d8 plus 1d4. Nice.
D8 plus 1d4. Nice.
Yeah. There's my d4. 3 points. Yeah.
Yeah, you hit him. You're pretty sure you hit him. You see him jerk and kind of drop down a little bit. He was in the process of trying to ram another harpoon onto the gun, but okay. And then it's Dr. Quinn. What do you want to do? The car is now stopped. Should be in a firefight. Christopher's firing. Richard's firing.
Yeah, I'm going to lean out the back window. No, I'm not. I think I'm going to save my gun for if they actually get close up to us.
Okay.
We
we can say you figured out how to reload it now. Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I've got it
Yeah.
loaded. So I'm back up to five ammo. I'm concerned about that cable and the harpoon.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any slack in the cable at all?
At the moment, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to reach out and grab a hold of the cable outside the window, pull it inside, and wrap it around something so that the cable will snap instead of yanking his arm off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like maybe the frame of the door or something.
Yeah. So that it
Kind
can't
of
get
open
jerked.
your door a bit and wrap it around there and close
Right.
the door on it.
If I could break the cable, I would, but I can't break it. Pull out one of my doctors.
You managed to get it closed into the door though pretty good, so you think, yeah. If Seth drives off, it shouldn't rip his arm off.
And maybe there's a way to get it out of him, but is barbed.
Yeah.
How is it attached? Well, if I lean forward, how is it attached to the harpoon? It's just tied, it's welded, or
Yeah. No, it's basically just tied onto the back.
I'm going to see if I can undo it. I probably can't. It's probably
You can
got
start
one.
working away at it.
All right.
Okay. Top of the order. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, Seth swings his truck around, kicking up dirt, and to bring it up, facing in your direction. And yeah, he's going to just try to ram you.
Okay.
Okay. Are you going to actually try to drive again, or are you going to?
Yep.
Because you're not a moving target at the moment.
Yeah.
So you're going to try to dodge last second? Give me a dodge.
Yep.
Drive roll. Sorry, drive auto.
Yeah, fail.
Fail?
Yeah.
Okay. He slams into the car. Damage first. Let's see here. 18 plus 28 total plus 12 more 40. totals your car.
Yeah.
So he smashes into the back of the car. Let me get to the right page here. Oh, I know where it is. It's on this one here. Collisions. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no, maybe it's over here, actually, in this book. Yeah, there we go. Give me another. Oh, yeah, you rolled a failure on your dodge roll. Yeah, give me another drive roll.
Okay. Fail.
Okay.
Good.
So the car goes flying off the side of this dusty road and rolling in through the tumbleweeds and through the brush and everything else, and immediately catches fire. Everyone make a luck roll.
God.
44 out of 57.
Okay, you are ejected from the car.
I got
Chris,
a
did you make yours?
93. No, I didn't make it.
You are not ejected from the car. Richard,
Failed.
you are not ejected from the car.
Seatbelts.
So, ejected from the car. Dr. Quinn, you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
You got really lucky on that roll. Those of you inside the car, see, Chris, you take 5 points of damage. Richard, you take 6. This is from just the collision and the crash as the car's rolling over and catching fire.
Okay.
Okay. Car is burning. Here's what you can assess from the situation immediately. If you stay in the car, number 1, you're probably going to get barbecued eventually. Number 2, the car will probably explode before that happens anyway, which will kill you. This is a Grindhouse movie after all. Everything blows up.
Yeah.
That armadillo exploded.
These cars are packed full of jet fuel or something.
Yeah. It's gonna explode.
So, to try to get out of the car, you can make dexterity checks. It's going to require a hard pass.
Okay. Did the shotgun get ejected?
Oh.
Yeah, I've
the
got the
shotgun get
shotgun.
ejected? Oh, the shotgun. Yeah, the shotgun is with Dr. Quinn.
It's in my
Okay.
hands.
All right.
Aha. Richard is
I'll
tied
get
to
to
the
him in a second.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I did not get a hard dex.
Okay.
I tied him
pinned
to the
into your seat. You're pinned in your seat.
Yeah, well,
I got a
harpoons.
Chris?
I got a good one. I got a 15 out of 70.
You're able to scramble out the passenger window. The car is upright, fortunately, but as you get out, you can see it's totally trashed. Like 2 of the tires or 2 of the wheels are completely. You think the front axle's broken the way they're sitting, and yeah, it's trash. One of the tires was ripped off the back wheel when it was rolling over. Yeah, the car's fucked. And Richard's still inside. Dr. Quinn, you spend maybe a round getting to your feet, trying to get your bearings. Your head's ringing. You know, like the sun is so bright in your eyes, and you look around and you just see all these dark shapes. You feel like, well, that movie hasn't come out yet, but you feel like that scene in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, when all the aliens show up. It's just weird dark shapes against light. And then you realize that there are dust billies approaching.
Okay.
Led by Seth. He has one guy behind him who's bleeding from a wound in his arm. And he's got 3 other guys who are approaching who seem, well, no, one guy actually has blood all over his face. You're not sure why. The other 2 do not.
Right. I would be most concerned with Richard and Christopher at the moment. And if I see them coming, I'm going to take the shotgun and I'm going to point it right at Seth. And like I said,
they stop advancing. I'm
going to wait until they're ridiculously close and then pull the trigger. Because I'm an awful, terrible shot.
Okay.
Back off, assholes.
Hang on there. You don't want to kill anybody, do you?
Oh, yeah. At this point, I do.
Come on. I told you it's my birthday. You're not going to shoot Seth on his birthday, are you?
I'm going to shoot you and all your friends on your birthday. Piece of shit.
I don't know if you noticed, but we outnumber you.
Doesn't matter. You'll be dead. I figure you're the leader.
While this conversation is going on, Richard, you're still trapped in the car.
Yep.
Chris, what are you going to do?
I'm whipping over to where he is to see if I can yank out the thing, the harpoon, or whatever I can do to try to get him out.
Okay, you'll have to. Well, he's pinned into the car, but he's also got that harpoon through his right arm. We'll say.
Okay.
Had I made any headway on getting it disattached? If the pointy end.
No.
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 If the harpoon end
it's
is
not like
flared,
a nice little. It's not like it's
Right.
tied to steel cable. It's not something that you can just.
Not a bow.
because if the arrow end of it is flared out, then the best thing to do is push it all the way through, and rather than try to pull it back out this way.
You gonna do that, Chris?
Well,
You
if I
can't
get
do
it
that
through,
anyway because it's got the cable on it. So
yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be carrying him around like a fish on a string.
you try to yank it out of him.
I'm trying to yank it out of him and the chair at the same time.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, it's not even embedded in the chair. Actually, the chair is.
Oh, okay.
There's some damage there, and his blood's all over it. But yeah, no.
Oh, wait a second. So it's stuck in him, but not through the
It's
chair.
stuck in him, but not through the chair.
Okay, so I want to get him out of the car because the car is going to catch on fire. Or
Okay,
it's
so
gonna
you're gonna
blow,
try to get
right?
him out of the car.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Of course,
You
the
try
cable.
to, give me a strength roll.
Of course, the cable is attached to the car.
That's a 7.
thanks to me.
You rolled a 7 on your strength.
Yep.
Okay. Richard, give me another dex roll. If you get a hard dex, then he can pull you out without doing any damage to you. If not, you're still pinned in when he pulls you out. You might take a little damage in the process. But...
Right. Yeah, that's a hard.
Okay, good. Yeah, you managed to squeeze your legs just right as he pulls, and he bodily pulls you out. Problem was you couldn't squeeze your legs in the right position and use enough strength to pull yourself out at the same time. So,
Yep.
So Chris pulls you out of the flaming car. The steel cable still tied around your, or still, tied to the harpoon in your arm.
Mhm.
We need to get away from the car.
And Seth says, now, I'm going to count to 3, and if you don't put that gun down, one of my boys here is going to pull theirs and shoot you.
Oh, I didn't know you could
1.
count that high. I'm going to fire the gun into his right
Okay.
at him.
Okay, go for it. Let's see. This isn't quite point blank range, but what's the range on the shotgun anyway?
Oh,
It's increments of 10 yards, right?
10, 20, and 50.
Yeah, you're within 10 yards anyway, so you're not
Okay.
at point blank range, but you don't have any penalty dice.
Still a terrible shot.
I know, but
Yeah, but if you hit, oof.
15.
bam, damage. Oh wait, will he dodge for cover? No, he's not. He's cocky. He's not going to dodge for cover. Yep, give me your damage.
All right. And what's the damage
So-
on?
I think it's
It's
4d6
46. It's a 12 gauge.
within 10 range. Yeah, within 10 yards range.
Are you kidding me? I got about 14. I got 14.
14.
Working pretty good.
Seth, my boy, are you wearing any armor? Seth doesn't have any armor. Of course not. Does
He's a
he?
machine.
How many hit points?
Yeah.
How many hit points does Seth got? How many hit points does Seth got? Okay. Okay, you fire. And you see his chest, like his shirt, just explodes in red. And he gets this surprised look on his face and falls backwards. The other 4 guys all charge directly towards you.
All right.
Now, we'll go into combat initiative. We'll just use everybody's dexterities and go that order. So they act first, actually. So rushing towards you, 2 of the guys are going to try to grab your arms, while 2 of the other guys pull something out of their packs that look like. Do I have an image? I do have an image, but I don't know if I have it handy. It's a veterinary syringe. You know what they look like? The ones they use to inject cows and stuff.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, looks like some kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So let's see. First, the other 2 guys are going to try to grapple you. So that's combat maneuver. I think they're going to roll their Dexterity.
Can I try to dodge? Or,
Yes, you can. The first guy comes towards you. He's got a hard success.
I got 12 out of 25. So is that?
So that's a hard
That is
success.
that is also.
So you manage to square him away as he tries to grab you. The other guy also will try to grab. He also has a hard success, so you can try to square him out against him.
77. Yeah,
Fail?
so I can dodge the one guy, but I can't dodge
the other guy grabs your other arm. First guy coming towards you with the syringe trips over a rock and falls on his face.
On his own syringe.
The second guy sticks you. You can roll a dodge with a penalty die since your movement is limited.
8 and 20. Oh no, 62. Not 26.
No?
So, yeah, no.
Okay. So he does stick you with this syringe. And it's got some horribly viscous looking green fluid in it that he squeezes, and you see that fluid just going.
Now I understand what the animals feel like.
You will in a moment. Regarding the syringe, here we go. Yeah, give me a con check, please. Need a hard success.
I got a 40 out of 80. So
That's a hard success.
Yeah.
You are drugged but conscious. So it's a really strong sedative that they just pumped into you of some sort.
All right.
You get 2 penalty dice on all actions.
Okay.
And checks. But okay. Now back at the burning car.
You've heard
the other guy still had a movement. What would he do? Oh, he'll step forward and try to take the gun away from you. Wait, no, he didn't. Sorry, no, everybody moved. I don't get any more actions. I forgot the one guy fell on his face. Okay, cool. Back at the car. The car is burning. It's about to explode. Richard has this thing stuck in his arm, which prevents you from moving in more than a couple of feet away from the door.
Yeah, because it's tied to the door.
You have initiative, Chris. You're first. Well, it's wrapped up in the door.
Can we fling open? Can I try to open the door, or is it totally crushed?
You don't. It's pretty badly crushed. You can try, but time's ticking.
Drop to the ground, like lay. I mean, if you can't go anywhere, the best thing you can do is lay
okay,
down.
You drop to the ground, lay down top. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And then the car explodes. Give me a luck roll, Chris. Richard, I don't need yours.
Yeah.
Right at the moment.
I got bad luck.
That's a 38 out of. Is there penalty on that or no?
No.
That's
penalties.
a 38 out of 65.
Okay, so you managed to hit the ground, and aside from taking a point of damage from like, little bits of burning metal or whatever else that kind of flake over you, you managed to avoid the main blast of the explosion and weren't killed outright. Richard, you also, because he's kind of on top of you anyway, he took the brunt of that. However, you do take another 3 points of damage as the harpoon is jostled and moved around and tears a good chunk of flesh out of your arm, and it's mostly dislodged. You could pull it out pretty easily now, you reckon.
All right. Then I will try to do that.
Okay. Cool.
I'm at below half damage now, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. But you haven't taken half or more in a single hit yet anyway.
No.
Right? Okay, cool. So Dr. Quinn, it's your action.
I guess I'm gonna try and shoot.
Who?
Whoever is closest in front of
Probably
me.
the guy holding your arm.
Okay. I'm just gonna point the gun up at him and
Yeah, I would add more penalty dice, but you already have 2, so you can't get any more than that.
Right.
Just roll me an attack roll with 3.
It's probably you see I'm delirious at this point.
I would give you a penalty die for firing it one-handed since he's restraining one of your arms, but yeah.
48. I've already missed. The gun goes off near him, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Got it. That'll bring us back to the top of the order. So the guy holding you by the arm is going to wrestle you down to the ground. You can try to fight back with strength or dexterity if you wish.
I gotta know
And
two.
2 penalty dice. And two
Oh,
penalty
two penalty
dice.
dice.
Maybe.
No.
Okay. Yeah, he pins you to the ground and is now like laying on top of you, holding you
Yes.
down, while the other 3 guys move towards Christopher and Richard. The one guy picking himself up off the ground, checking his syringe isn't broken, and picking it up. The other 2 guys are moving towards you guys. So you guys are probably about the time you're picking yourselves up off the ground will be about the time that they're arriving. And they're going to just try to grapple you again, probably 1-to-1 because they're stupid.
Okay.
They're strong. So we'll do this one at a time. We'll go with Christopher first. He's the first one to his feet because he was on top of you. Chris, one of these dust-billy motherfuckers comes up and he's going to try to strong-arm you. What do you want to do? You
Can
want
I
to dodge? Well, of course, you have to resist the grapple first, so you can use strength or dexterity, I think.
I'll use dexterity for that because I got 70.
Pull it.
13. So
yeah, you're able to easily wiggle away from him as he tries to grab you. Richard and one of the guys also tries the same with you.
Yep. Regular on dex.
Okay, same thing. So both of them, they're both trying to grab onto you guys, and you're able to dodge both of them. The other guy with the syringe looks confused. Hold on, my idiot fucking cat. Luna, fucking stop it. Sorry, 2 seconds. The guy with the syringe is going to pick Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Comes at you and tries to jam you with this nasty looking syringe.
Okay. And try and dodge him. No.
Okay. Give me a con check, please.
Nope.
No.
Fail. Yeah.
You go unconscious immediately.
Whoa.
Down.
Yeah. Good night.
Next on initiative will be Chris. So
I don't suppose I
one
still
dust
have my
billy.
pistol.
One dust billy is laying on top of Dr. Quinn, trying to hold him down. Another one, well, 2 more are standing kind of near Richard Carlisle. One that's tried to tackle him, the other one stuck him with the syringe. And there's one of the guys standing with you who has been trying to grapple with you. Your pistol, did you holster it?
No.
You never holstered it, did you?
No, I was running. I was shooting wildly, hanging out car windows.
No, you don't have your pistol then.
All right.
Do you carry a boot knife or anything?
Doesn't appear so. Nope.
Okay.
It's fighting time.
All Texas policemen carry boot knives. No.
He's not a Texas policeman. He's an FBI agent.
FBI.
So
Oh.
maybe it's frowned upon.
All right. Well, I guess the best bet is to try to clock the guy that's
Go for it. You
closest
try to do a
me.
knockout blow.
Yep.
That's a fighting maneuver. So what do you use in your brawl?
My brawl, and that is not a success. That's a 84.
Okay. He fights back, and he hits you with his bare knuckles, I guess. What would his normal brawl damage be? Any bonus die? Yeah, it does have bonus die. Brawl is a D2 normally, is that right? Or is it D3? It's a D3.
D3.
Yeah, that's right. Thinking of the wrong game. So 1 + 1 is 2.
Plus damage bonus.
Clocks you for 2 points of damage. In his fight back maneuver. So that was Christopher's turn. Richard's unconscious. Dr. Quinn.
I'm pinned to the ground.
Pretty much pinned to the ground, yeah.
And he's taking my gun away, right?
Yeah, they've taken your gun.
Gonna try and bite him.
You could try, but you're so doped up, and these guys are really strong too. So he pretty much just manhandles you and holds your face in the dirt until you go unconscious.
Okay.
That combined with the fact that the powerful sedative flowing through your blood should take you out for a little while. So Chris, you now find yourself facing 4 of these guys, right? Well, one of them is still kind of holding Dr. Quinn down. So 3 of these guys. So the guy standing in front of you, he's going to try to throw another punch. I Have a normal success. You fight back or dodge?
Dodge.
Dodge, okay.
29. That
A
is
success?
a success. Yep.
Okay, cool. You dodge the swing. One guy runs, actually, one of the other guys runs over to the car. You're not sure why, but he runs back over to the cars. And the other guy comes forward, and he is going to try to grapple you since you're brawling with the other one. So this is a what do you call it? Combat maneuver. You can use strength or dexterity to try to get out of it. I have a hard success.
I'll try dexterity because it's the best. And 50. So that is a success.
A
Out of
normal
70.
success,
Yep.
but I have a hard
Well,
success.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to spend luck, or do you have luck to spend?
Oh, I have luck. To
You'd
spend.
need a
It's
hard
50.
success.
So out of 70, I'd need 35. I have to spend 15, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll spend 15.
Okay. So you manage to. He grabs onto you, but you're able to kind of shove him up off of you.
Okay.
It's your turn.
This is going to go bad no matter what. I can't run. They're just going to catch me. I don't know what I think in this situation. I'm going to see these guys, these 3 or 4 guys coming at me. I'm just going to be I'm down to 1 hit point. I'm just kind of be backing away from them. I'm not going to. I'm going to try to.
They're going to.
That's what I'm going to do.
Cool. So you're trying to back
I
away,
know.
but you're not turning your back, right? You're keeping your fists up.
No.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Cool. They will both. Well, the one guy, they'll do the same tactics. The one guy's going to try to throw a punch at you. Has a normal success. You can dodge or fight back, your choice.
Dodge.
Okay.
68. It's barely a success, but it is.
That's enough, though. Normal success passes. The other guy will again roll strength to try to grapple you. So he just keeps on trying to bear hug you or whatever. This guy. I got a hard success again. 21 under. So
That's a 20.
you got a hard success then, yeah. Cool.
Kick
So
him off.
you're able to dodge again.
Kick him off.
Okay. Okay.
This is a waste of effort.
You see the other guy come running out of from the car, and he's now running in your direction, carrying a long pole with a big loop on the end of it. You ever seen a restraining pole that they use for cattle and stuff?
Yeah. I know
He's
what
running
that
with
is
one of
because
those.
my guy's from Texas. Oh, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to run at this point, which is just the worst.
Turn and run. Okay.
Yeah, it's the worst thing to do.
Okay.
That's
What's
what
your
I would
speed?
do.
What's your movement? Normally for Chris.
9.
Okay. For a foot chase, you roll Constitution, I think, right?
It is. It's
Give me a con roll. You might be able to outrun these guys.
9's
56
fast.
out of 50.
56 out of 50?
Can I? Yeah.
Yeah, you can spend luck on this. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay.
Sure. Done.
Okay. The other guy rolled really well. So you're managing to just keep ahead of this guy, and the guy with the restraining pole as well. But the other guy is running, and he's catching up with you, and he's going to try to tackle you to the ground. So again, it's a combat maneuver type thing.
Yep.
Normal success this time.
Nope, that's a 78. That's 7.
Okay, he tackles you to the ground, into the dust. He's going to just try to hold you down so he can roll post strength, dex, whatever. Again, this time I got an extreme success. No. Just a resistance to try to get out of the grapple. You're muted. Oop.
That's a 70, and my dex
Okay.
70.
Okay. So yeah. So he knocks you out. Let's see here. You're not drugged. You're just all the damage you've taken is just beat up, right, from the car crashes and then literally getting beat up, right? You didn't take any drug. You weren't given any drugs.
Yep.
You don't have any major wounds, right? Okay. So you will be the first one to wake up, and I will tell you where you wake up in 2 seconds.
I am down to my last hit point, though, as I mentioned.
That's okay. No worries. And you will still have that 1 hit point when you wake up. Here's where it is. You wake up in it's a dark building, but you realize that there's a light outside. You're inside of some kind of a dark building. So the sun hasn't set yet. Kind of the first thing that, as your senses return to you, you're still trying to adjust to the light and to really see what's around. There's a large, well, not a large, but there's a sizable lump of something beside you, which you quickly realize is Dr. Quinn. He's unconscious, probably snoring and drooling heavily.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The next thing that strikes you is, as your senses start to really come back online, is a revolting miasma of odor in this place. A very strong metallic stench that causes you to gag violently. Mingles with the smell of rotten meat, urine, feces, and a wet mustiness.
Nice.
The light that you realize is coming from a little space at the bottom of a door, which illuminates a set of simple concrete steps descending 3 feet to the floor below, which you're currently on. As your eyes are adjusting, you realize that this concrete floor you're on is covered with a slimy layer of decaying organic matter. This looks to be about let me see, there's a measurement of it, right? Yeah, about a 15 by 25 foot area that you're in. The door looks to be made of plate steel. It has sturdy hinges on the center of the long eastern side. Well, eastern side, you don't know. I said eastern side, but for reference purposes, yeah, that side of the building. Also looking around, you can see a dark pile along the wall opposite the door. Looks like a mass of old clothing, blankets, shoes, and other human detritus. And in another corner, so along that wall, and I guess if you're facing that wall to the left, I'll just say in the southwest corner, there's a heavy iron grate set into the floor, like some sort of drain, and there's a plastic bucket beside it that looks to be, when a bucket is so filled it's near overfloating.
Yep.
And as you kind of look at that, get the smell off it, it smells of urine and feces, and you realize those floating things are probably turds. It's pretty disgusting.
Nice. I give Dr. Quinn a shake. See if I can rouse him.
He'll moan and maybe make some kind of dream reference or something, but you cannot rouse him. What time of day was it when this chase started? Let me think about this here. It was getting later on into the day, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Yep. We got sandwiches to eat later.
Yeah, what did we probably around dinner time? So, yeah. So you can assume anyway, the sun hasn't set yet anyway. So you reckon you were out maybe, well, you don't know. You could have been out for a few minutes. You could have been out maybe an hour or two. Dr. Quinn, you will not wake up for, let me see. Well, I rolled interesting. Okay, you're out for a total of 9 hours.
Oh.
So I'm going to say Dr. Quinn will wake up around 3 o'clock in the morning. Currently, you don't know what time it is, but I can tell you it's currently maybe about 8 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
Just for keeping track of time, etc.
Mm-hmm. Can I do first aid on myself at all?
Yeah, I'll give you a check. You don't have a first aid kit, but you got lots of rotten, moldy clothes there and
Excuse
stuff
me.
you could use
Bandages
and
and
all
stuff.
that. Yeah. Go give me a first aid check.
Maybe I could keep the dice in the box. Hold on.
When the dice hit the floor, it's an automatic fumble.
Oh, well, it was anyways. I did an 86. Never mind.
Okay. No, unfortunately, you can't. But as you're, removing some clothing from that pile and stuff, you notice a Zippo lighter falls out of a shirt pocket, one of the shirts that was there. Clanks on the ground.
Ooh, I'll try it. Does it work?
Yep, still lights.
Good to know. I'll start digging around, see what else I can find in here.
I start digging around in there. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. So as you, oh wait, what, I'm just rolling a random die. I'm not even rolling the right kind of die. Here we go. I don't have this die. This is one of my D12 charts. And I just grabbed my Call of Cthulhu set. Here's D12. Okay. So as you're digging through there, you come across a moldy leather journal. And if you know, take a look inside, see what's inside it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
of
definitely
course.
somebody's diary. You find the ravings and like nonsensical speech patterns of a teenage girl. The last entry, however, makes reference to the car. You see, they were on some kind of a road trip. Her and her two teenage friends, you know, the three girls, and she makes reference to they're going to be spending the night tonight in the last stop bed and breakfast, or what is it? Last stop bar and beds, in the town of Abattoir, because Mandy's stupid car broke down and is not going to be able to be fixed until tomorrow. Look forward to getting to California soon. And that's the last thing that was written in it. The last page, though, it does have some blood on it, and it's kind of crinkled up. It looks like somebody was, and some of the other pages have blood on them too. It looks like somebody was probably thumbing through this diary at some point with blood on their hands.
Any dates in it?
Yeah, sure, there'd be dates. The last entry when the car broke down, they were stranded in an abattoir, I'll say was, just 2 months ago. So it's now, what did we say, July? So that would have been May. We'll say mid-May. Or it's now late July.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Look around some more, see what else you can find inside the pile of belongings.
Yep.
You find an 8-ounce tin mug. It's pretty banged up, but still looks like it could hold liquid. Could use a really good cleaning, though.
Everything here could.
Mm. And then you find a pocket knife, a simple folding knife with a blade, corkscrew, and spoon.
Sweet. Okay, pocket that. Maybe I should
that's
start
all you
looking
find.
around. Okay, I'll start looking around the room, like checking the doors and things.
Yeah, it's a heavy steel plate door. You can hear breathing outside, like heavy breathing. There's somebody right posted outside this door breathing pretty heavily. In fact, give me a listen roll.
Oh, that's a good one. 18.
There are 2 people. You hear 2 different breathing patterns. Both of these guys sound like they've probably been smoking since they were born. And they don't sound too healthy, but then again, it takes some pretty strong lungs to put out that kind of huffing and wheezing too. But
okay.
Dr. Quinn kind of rolls a little bit and is now cuddling up with some of the moldy clothing that you had tossed around while you were.
I'll let him sleep. Make sure he's not laying on his back so he doesn't throw up when he's sleeping or something, choke on it. Nothing else? No, like nothing else of note. I wander around. I mean, what about that grate on the floor? Is that something that can be lifted, or
You want to check out the grate? Well, yeah, I mean, it definitely looks to be some kind of a drain. The bucket is really disconcerting, I suppose. Sorry, I was getting flashes on my screen. I guess my internet's unstable. Tell me if I cut out. Yeah, I mean, it definitely leads to some kind of a sewer underneath. So could it be a possible venue of escape? Why not? There's a 2-foot square kind of, drain cover, that the grated drain cover that you would have to find a way to remove. It is heavy iron, and it does look pretty badly corroded.
No other doors or
There's just
exit
one door.
points?
Just one door. And no windows.
Wonderful.
The
walls
building
are
seems to be
tin?
basically cinder block. No, the walls.
Oh, okay.
The walls are
Okay.
concrete. Everything's concrete.
Okay. So I don't see Richard.
Oh, the
anywhere,
the
though.
the roof. Sorry, the roof
Oh,
is
sorry.
actually like. Oh yeah, it's flat steel reinforced concrete. Got it. Sorry, for a second there, I thought it had a corrugated one of those roofs, but no, it's steel reinforced concrete roof.
So there's nowhere I
Almost
can
like they
climb
don't
up
want you to
to-
escape.
Yeah, like how dare they? I'm gonna try to figure out a way to lift that grate. That's my.
Okay,
look
you
around,
go
see
over and see if
anything.
you can try to budget.
Yep.
Roll up your sleeves and just start heaving and hoeing. Okay, while you're doing that. Oh, Richard, you were drugged as well, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
That's right. I forgot about that. Let me check something here. Yeah, okay, cool. Got it. So you start pulling away at this grate, Chris, because Rich is going to be unconscious for a while still, too. And you're not strong enough. You think maybe two people might be able to pull it off.
Okay.
You look at Dr. Quinn's unconscious lump over there, snoring away.
Yep. Damn it.
And there's no sign of Richard.
This is disconcerting. Well, I've got a lighter and I've got a source of fire, but what am I gonna set fire to the place? It's not gonna help. You know what? Dr. Quinn's asleep. Damn it.
You hear a rattle of keys, and you can hear the heavy padlock being unlocked on your door.
I'm gonna lay down the ground as if I'm asleep, but
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure the knife is where I can get at it, but it's not gonna fall out of my pocket if I get moved.
Okay, no problem. Door opens, and you can see the shape of a large man in the doorway. He slaps something down on the ground and shoves it kind of over up against Dr. Quinn. Basically, it looks like a tin plate or something. And he pulls the door closed, and you hear the padlock being replaced.
Okay. I'm assuming it's some kind of prison type food.
Yeah, you want to check it out?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Some kind of barbecued meat, covered in sauce.
Does it smell like any meat I can identify?
Well, it smells a lot better than the cell, but the cell itself isn't very appetizing. Sure, maybe pork. Looks really tender.
I'm really hungry, aren't I?
I don't know. When did you didn't eat any of those sandwiches you packed, did you?
Nope. Ate at noon.
So you haven't
That's
eaten
last
since
time we ate.
lunch, and it's now probably like 8, 9 o'clock at night.
I'll have a bite. Why not? I mean, I'm starving.
Cool. Okay. Yep. You chow. It tastes really good. Like it actually goes down real well, and like it's real super like melt in your mouth kind of tender. Spicy and sweet
Okay.
at the same time.
Well, at least
All right. Do you save some for Dr.
Yeah,
Quinn, or do you just
I'll
eat it
save
all?
some for Dr. Quinn. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anything else that you're going to do for, say, the next, you're going to be here alone for, oh no, actually, I can expedite Dr. Carlisle, or Officer Carlisle. Richard.
Yes.
Everything hurts.
Yeah.
And everything's dark. You can smell pipe smoke and blood.
Okay.
And you hear somebody humming a tune.
Do I recognize it? Yes, I do.
The tune?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's what's the name of the song? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz?
Oh, little Janis Joplin.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what the name. I don't know what the name of the song is. Probably
Mercedes Benz.
Okay, good. That's what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And so you kind of try to open your eyes. Now there's light, and it hurts
Oh,
again. And find the room. Yeah. As your eyes kind of like adjust a little bit, you realize that you are tied down to a table of some sort, like a kind of like a medical table. Looking around, it has the look of an old examination room in like an abandoned hospital or something. The cracking ceiling paint is pale blue. The walls and floor are covered in dull white tiles. There are 3 of these examination tables, including the one that you're tied down on. You're tied on the one in the middle. There are a few shelves along, we'll call the north wall, stocked with surgical implements, pill bottles, and other medical paraphernalia. The room is very poorly lit by long fluorescent light fixtures that hang from the ceiling, with several of the bulbs flickering. The examination beds all have blood and other stains on their once white sheets, and each has thick leather straps attached to each corner for restraining patients. The floor around them is similarly stained and filthy. Against the southern wall, there are 2 tall cylindrical tanks of must be some kind of pressurized gas. As you kind of strain your eyes, one of them says oxygen, the other one says N2O. Several dirty face masks hang on the wall near the tanks. And you see a man standing by the north wall where the medical equipment is, and he seems to be examining tools as he's humming away. And he looks kind of familiar to you from behind. Like you've seen this man before.
okay.
Give me a spot hidden roll also.
Yeah.
So you can imagine your hands and your feet are
No.
going to this table. No? Okay.
Would I know what N2O? Would I know what that gas would be? I mean, I know, but
What's your education?
it is 70.
Probably then. You're pretty
Okay.
well educated man.
Yep. Okay. All right. And I look over at the guy humming, and do I recognize him?
Give me an idea roll.
Okay. I suspect it's Dr. Brenner, but I don't. Ooh, wow, extreme.
Yeah, it's Dr. Brenner.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I go, Doc.
He turns with a start and sees you. He's wearing like a medical coat. It's covered in blood stains. And he's holding a scalpel in his hand as he turns. And he's got looks like a marker of some sort in the other hand. Oh, well, I didn't think that that it would work so fast, but I see you've come to already. Very good. You must have an amazing constitution, Officer Carlyle, he says as he picks up your ID and your wallet on the table beside him.
There you go. Well, I must. It's like going, did someone call you and tell you I was injured?
Oh, yes. I had to tend to you, make sure we don't want to waste good meat. Don't want you to expire too soon, you see.
Well, that's an odd way to put that, Dr. Brenner. Where am I?
So I heard you did Seth in.
Oh, well, he was asking for it. He dared Dr. Quinn to shoot him, and well, he took him up on it.
Well, live by the sword.
I hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being so rude. I forgot my manners. You asked where you are. Well, you're in the homestead, of course,
Oh,
where you will spend the rest of your days fulfilling your holy purpose.
my holy purpose. What do you mean by that, Dr. Brenner?
Oh, every religion has its sacraments.
Yes, I agree. But
Since you were
what?
so banged up in the crash, well, we figured your partner would make a better sacrifice. For the
Sac-
glory of Yig and all.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Dr. Brenner.
Of
But
course you don't. Of course you don't. Well, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Anyway, your partner, he's younger, in much better shape than you at the moment, I must say. He'll make a worthy sacrifice. It'll be the plate for you.
the plate. Ah,
And he kind of gestures with the marker and points at your arm, and you look and you can see there's like dotted lines around your arm, like cut here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
just below the shoulder. And your arm is also patched up and bandaged up as well. You can see
Right.
the wound. You have been treated. Oh, I apologize. You probably had like no hit points left at the end of all that, right?
That is correct.
You have received 1 point back from first aid, and you've also received medical treatment. You get a total of 4 hit points back from all the treatment stuff you've had in here. So he's patched you up all right. It's not the best. It's not perfect work. But,
Mm-hmm. And what? I'm restrained. Is it like straps or ropes?
Yeah, leather straps.
Okay,
straps.
yeah, so pretty good stuff. Good. Well, I'm going to try and reason with him as I going. Who's been who's in charge here? Who's directing that my partner be sacrificed? Is it you? Are you the?
Oh well, no, I'm not in charge. I'm just the doc.
Okay, well.
No, Reverend Austin, he's in charge of everything here at the homestead.
Oh,
He's
the
got
Reverend.
a direct line to Yig, you could say.
Okay, so
You have no idea what the hell he's talking about. Yig.
yeah,
I presume you have zero. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. Not familiar with this. I assume it's some another name for Yahweh or God, but
Something like that.
it's like, well, I mean, what about Dr. Quinn? What do you plan to do with him?
Oh well, look. I mean, a man only has so much flesh. Eventually, it runs out. Never hurts to have extra meat in the fridge.
I see. I see. And what are you going to do when the people we called get here?
Oh, the people you called. Well, I'll let Seth and the boy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the boys will take care of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
got nothing to do with old Doc Bob. I just patch people up and, I do some work in the slaughterhouse. That's where we'll be moving you to next.
Oh, to the slaughterhouse. I gotcha. So
Don't worry. It'll be quite the experience. I should be able to keep you alive for several days.
I have to say, Doc Brenner, I don't like this proposal that you're giving me here.
Oh, I'm not proposing anything. I just figure a man, faced with his destiny deserves to know the truth of it all. Don't worry. You will provide for a cause that's greater than yourself. It's
Well,
the least any man can, or the most any man can pray to achieve.
I advise staying away from my liver. So cirrhosis is probably kicking in, but
No problem.
while he's doing that, I'm kind of like, moving my arm, testing the straps, but
The Reverend
obviously,
doesn't usually let us have the organ meat anyway.
oh, okay. Well, it's I actually don't know what to say to that, Dr. Brenner. I mean,
How do you feel?
how do I feel?
Yeah. Do you have any pain?
Yeah, I feel like I've been in a car accident and been sewn up.
It's understandable. It's understandable. Well, here he reaches over, goes around back to the kind of table thing there, and picks up a syringe. Flicks it. Yeah, that's the one. And he comes walking towards you with it. This is not a cattle syringe. This is an actual human being syringe. But
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
don't worry. This'll make it feel better. He starts reaching down towards your left arm. You can see where you've already been pricked before.
Right.
Recently, apparently, we don't know what. And he sticks it into you. And that won't even require a roll. Basically, you're immediately relaxed. It's some kind of a strong, again, what do you call it?
Sedative.
Sedative. Mm-hmm. Maybe morphine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Don't worry, son. I'll be in the slaughterhouse when you wake up. You won't wake up alone.
Okay. I have to admit, I do feel better.
Okay. Back in the cell, Christopher. What are you gonna do as hours starts to get dark outside?
Well, I've had dinner. Nothing to drink, really. Look at the bucket.
Do you want to try to get any rest yourself?
Do
you want to?
You know what?
Do you want to try to pull some crazy escape? Do you want to wait for Dr. Quinn to wake up?
I think I'm going to wait for Dr. Quinn to wake up, but I'm going to lean against him. So I'm not quite laying down, so I'm going to lean against him and sort of.
Yeah, kind of rock.
Use him as the only clean thing to lean against in this whole place.
He's been rolling around on this floor a little bit too.
Oh.
He's not too clean, but he's cleaner than the floor anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to kind of keep an eye on the door. The knife I'm going to keep easy access. The lighter deep in my pocket so I don't lose it.
Okay.
I don't know. The journal is the journal, and the cup. No, what I can do with the cup.
Okay.
I could tie some strips of clothing to it and make a bonk out of it, like a ridiculous weapon out of it. I think about that for a while, but then I just keep leaning against him. I probably drift off after my idea fails.
Okay. Like 6 hours later, Dr. Quinn's going to wake up. So Dr. Quinn, you come to and you're laying on a cold, wet concrete floor. Somebody is leaning up against you, and it stinks. The worst stink you've ever smelled in your life. And you're muted. Sorry.
All my acting gets thrown out the window.
Well, first you just seemed to be wiping your head, so I didn't think you were saying anything. Then I realized you were trying to talk.
I was groaning and moaning. What the hell?
You're up.
Christopher, is that you? Oh my God, the smell. Where the fuck are we?
We're in some kind of a cell. Two jackasses are outside. I'm keeping it relatively quiet. You know, keep it down. Two jackasses outside the door there. They brought some food there. Some pretty good barbecue if you want it. I had some. I left you some.
Eat any food? Fuck.
I don't know. Keep up your strength.
Oh my God. Let's stand up. Oh my God, I'm filthy. Fuck. Who are these people? What the hell's going on?
I don't know. I played dead when they came in with the food, but they're outside the door. I can figure that there's 2 of them. I can't. There's a grate over there. 2 of us could lift it. There's no other way out except the door.
Great, you said?
Yep, floor grate over there leads to like sewer outfall. I show him my lighter and my knife. I go, I found this poking around. And
Does the lighter work?
yeah, like, well, yes, it does. I don't want to waste it.
It's about half full of fuel.
Now,
Okay.
there's an old trick we could try. If we lift up that grate, make it look like we went out that way, and get some of those rags over there and light them on fire. People will come in to see what the hell's going on. They'll see the grate, run to the grate, and we'll be on either side of the door. We'll just walk right out.
You got it.
Lock them in here.
Sounds like a two-person job, so I'm good with that. You should have some barbecue first. It's really good.
I'm not going to eat any fucking food. Who knows what that is?
I ate it. Gave me.
You're a braver man than I am.
I'm 25.
So the layout of the room, is there any way that this is not going to work? I mean, that's not a fair question. Is my idea ridiculous? That's a GM question.
Sorry.
So
Give me the exact. So you get.
So I'm envisioning this. You said that there's 3 steps coming down into this room.
Yep. Yeah, a few
Right.
steps. It's a 3-foot kind of from the level that the door is at to the floor.
Right. Is that a flat wall, or is it like in a little cubby going up?
Nope, the walls are all flat.
Okay. So is there a place where Christopher and I can stand on either side of the stairs against the wall,
Mm-hmm.
so that when they open the door and they look in, they see the open grate and the fire that we start? I'm thinking they'll run down and look down the grate, and we'll just come down around the stairs and go up. Okay.
Sounds plausible to me, yeah.
Yeah, that's my idea. What do you think? Of course, we don't have any kind of weapons. You know what we could do? We could also trip them as they come down the stairs.
We could take some of the cloth from the clothing, tie it together, strips of it, make a rope.
Trip them as they come down the stairs. And then if they have weapons, we could grab the weapons.
Or just lock them in here if the door's locked. Well, they got keys. I heard them rattling keys, so it's a key lock, not a padlock.
Is there a key opening on this side of the door? That's a GM question.
Yeah.
Oh, is there? Sorry, no, there's not a key on the door. Nope.
Maybe it is a padlock.
Right. So there's no way for them to open
a padlock. You heard the sound like them moving the lock from the door and everything when they. Yeah. I mentioned that, but maybe I didn't make it very clear.
I wasn't.
I should have emphasized it.
I was more excited someone was coming in. I had to hide.
Mm.
Well, if we start the fire over by the hole, if we lift the grate, start the fire over by the grate, they will be blinded when they open the door and see it. So they wouldn't see us on either side. But they could see that the grate was open, like you said. Run towards it. We trip them. I've got a pocket knife. That's all I got. I got a cup, metal cup.
You take that pocket knife and jam it in their spine a few times.
There's 2 of them.
We'll have to play it by ear.
There's no like anything hard we could use as clubs or anything. Or
meat hooks.
A tin cup and a tin plate.
Tin cup and a tin. Oh, that's.
We'll have to let the stairs work for us.
Try to use like a frisbee.
Let surprise work for us.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Well, let's cut the strips and make a rope and do what you said. I think that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, let's string the string up at the bottom step so that we can get past them.
Okay, so you're cutting up or tearing up clothing, making this rope-like thing so you can use to set a trip. You can try to lift the grate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
2 of you. What is your strength? Dr. Quinn?
46.
What's your strength, Chris?
60.
Fuck. You guys try and try. It's not strong enough. Maybe if Richard was helping you, you could do it.
Damn it, Richard.
Is there a way we could use our torn up strips to make a kind of pulley?
Try to give yourself some kind of a bonus. Let's see, you're at 6, 0, 9, you're 11 points short.
We're weaving ropes now, and
Well,
we've got
I mean,
time.
you just need to get it up and over something, and then we can lean our weight into
You
it.
could. Yeah, I think you could.
Yep.
I'll
This
let you
must
do
be
it because it makes sense. You know, use some physics to it and all that.
Yeah. He's a doctor.
I paid attention in class.
Obviously. Let's see here. Back to the cell. Not too far. Okay, so you can dislodge it, yes, and yank it up. And once you have it open, you can realize only a pretty small person would really have much chance of squeezing into that opening. Give me a spot hidden roll, however, both of you.
92.
40. That's,
So when I say a small person, I mean like a size 50, or lower.
I'm
You get a spot hidden? You make it on spot hidden?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No. But I'll spend 5 luck if I could.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
I think we just need
So-
to distract them for a moment, make them think
Several of
something
the stones around the edge look relatively loose, that you might be able to work them out, which would make it a larger opening. Then somebody up to size 65 could squeeze through.
What size are you, Dr. Quinn? No. Does he look like he'd fit? That's I guess what
I don't know. What is
I'm-
Dr. Quinn's size?
I'm only a 50.
Oh,
Dr.
same as
Quinn
me.
could fit now.
So
could
you're
you guys.
large.
Both of you could
You're,
fit.
you're crack about the large bulk sitting next to him on the floor.
I didn't mean like that's why I rescinded. I was like, I didn't mean to say that Dr. Quinn is a large bulk. I just mean there's a man on the ground next to you. It looked like a large. What is that? Oh, it's a person. Yeah, I knew I was going to regret that as soon as it came out. I was like, ah!
Hey,
So you're
I'm
both
fat.
size
I don't
50.
care.
You're both small. You both could fit. Average size is 65. What's wrong with you guys?
Wait a minute. What's 50 in real world discussion? What is a 50?
I would think
I don't
that
know, but
50 would be average.
65 is average because you roll 2d6 plus 6.
I want to know what my size is in these numbers. Anyway.
Same with intelligence, I think, right? Is 2d6 plus 6. Yeah.
Well, does this now that we've got this open and we're looking in, does it look like a more viable? I say to Dr. Quinn, do you think we should just bugger off through this thing, or do you think we should go with your plan?
We don't know where it goes. We're out in the middle of the desert. Where could this hole go? It's not like there's a sewer system down here.
True. Okay.
It probably just goes to a wash nearby. But I think that maybe we could get, well, I don't know. I want to get these guys trapped.
Okay, I'm with you.
Give me an idea roll, just while you're discussing this. Because
Both
you
of
have
us?
the
I got exactly a hard 35 out of 70.
I got
Okay.
23.
like you said, you don't know where you are. But you also don't know how many of those guys there are either. They lived,
true.
they lived in in a fort. You could see it from the road when you crashed. But parts
There
of it.
could be 50 of them out here for all we know, but
I mean, those forts could probably hold a few hundred for all you know, but
I just
probably,
you're the FBI agent. You make the decision. I'm just following along. I
If we
think
go
that
out
I think it's our duty to try and escape.
we have to find Richard too. We got to try to find Richard. If we go out and we escape the fort, we're only going to have to get back in again and try to get Richard.
That's not necessarily true. We have to get help.
True, but we're going to get any help from the people of Abattoir.
The thing is, he could be anywhere. I would love to find Richard and help him, but I think our first duty is to try to get ourselves out of here. You're FBI. You could have the entire U.S. Navy out here if you wanted.
But I gotta
Swarm
get to
over
a
this
phone.
place. And
But I got to get to a phone to do that. There's no phones working. Oh, wait, no, there's a phone at the bar. There's a phone at the bar.
or was it out last time we were there? It was down.
You hear a bang up against the door. Keep it down in there. Sleep. It's nighttime. Should be sleeping. Got a big day tomorrow. You don't hear the voices clear as that, of course, is through a steel door. But you hear that a muffled version of that through a steel-plated door.
After that bang, can we listen to the door and just sort of hear, like, is there still two breaths, two voices?
Give me a listen roll. Give me a listen roll.
That's a 14. That's a success.
Yeah, you can hear the target. It's like, motherfuckers, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and making so much goddamn noise.
There's
Can't we set?
voices
Can't,
or two?
can't we? Yeah, you hear 2 voices go back. Can't we sacrifice them tonight? No. These things have to happen when the stars are right and all that. The Reverend says, just relax, don't worry. Besides, they took the other one to the slaughterhouse. That means fresh meat tomorrow.
Oh, shit. Okay, so I tell Dr. Quinn what I heard, and I said, we got to do this now.
They know we're awake. Let's just go out the sewer.
Okay.
What else can we do?
We'd start a fire at the door and go, oh, no, that wouldn't work. Okay, yes, sewer, let's go.
Let them just think we're going. Let them not know that we're not going.
Just squeeze down in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who wants to go first?
We're the same size.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
I'll go first.
Who is going to go in the hole?
You're going first, Chris?
Sure.
Okay. So you drop down in, about 10 feet down into, the sewer.
I tell him to stay up there with that rope we made just in case I need to get out again.
Yeah.
Stay up there with that. Yeah.
And so when you drop down in, you're in water. The water's about 2 feet deep. So what would that come up to? Not quite your waist, like above your knee somewhere. Between your knee and your waist, depending on how tall you are. It is revolting. It smells disgusting. It's pretty fucking dark down here. You do anything for light? You light the lighter?
Lighter.
Yeah. There's
Lighter.
floaties. There's floaties.
Yep.
You are in 2 feet of bile, blood, and human waste.
Is it flowing? Is it flowing in any direction?
I'm sorry. Is it flowing? Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry. I realized you're asking me. I was waiting for Christopher to answer.
I thought you locked
Well,
up.
Chris, is it flowing? Yeah.
Is it, I don't
Yes,
know. Is it flowing?
It is. Let me just pull up my little map here to make sure I get the right direction. So, yes, it seems to be flowing, south, we'll say, in the same direction. Basically, the grate was in the southwest corner of the room. It seems to be flowing away south. Behind you, which would be, let's just say, north, it's just a dead wall. So it only goes one direction, and it is flowing gently in that direction.
Where's it coming from? It's
Probably
not all coming.
Deeper in the compound.
You can see there's like, actually, that's a good point. If it's flowing in that direction, we'll say it's more kind of, some of it's coming from the building directly south of your location.
Okay.
And that's washing up around here, but then it generally seems to be, and air seems to move in the other direction to the south.
Okay. I'll just wave Dr. Quinn down. Come on, just
All right.
leave the rope.
And
Can you pull the grate
let's see
shut?
what this is.
No, just leave the rate. They won't check until the morning, I bet you. We might have 6 hours before they check.
So you go down into this, Dr. Quinn, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's absolutely disgusting. You immediately feel the urge to climb back out if you could.
I wish I didn't know so much about germs.
I'm going to need constitution checks from both of you.
You know what? I'm actually a forensic doctor. I've smelled shit.
I'm good. That's a 21.
I got a 71 out of 80 because I do have an
Yeah,
80
you're both so good.
constitution.
You managed to hold it down. But...
Are you glad
You
you
know-
didn't eat? Are you still glad you ate?
That's good barbecue.
Oh my God.
You see something that, like, at first you think is like a big, nasty-looking turd floating right towards you, and then you look at it. It actually looks like skin, kind of. You're a forensic doctor, Dr.
Yeah.
Quinn, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's a knee. That's a knee with, like, it's like a kneecap.
They've been eating people.
You're so calm about that. No, wait, what a minute. What? Wait, eating people?
Yeah, they're eating people. They're catching people and eating them. That's the only explanation. They were didn't he say it was in the slaughterhouse? They're eating Richard.
Oh, that was good barbecue, though. We
I think that's
God.
like a place to stop the session, right? We're
Okay.
about 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Good barbecue, he says.
It's people. Our players included Seth Little. I'm sorry, here we go again. Seth Little, Sean Little, Keith Craig, and myself with Ian Christian. Oh, sorry. Our players included Sean Little, Keith Craig, and myself with Ian Christensen as the keeper of the secrets. We're currently producing up to 4 shows a week with music and sound effects added in post-production in order to create a richer listener experience. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Podbean or iTunes. The costs involved with the show are provided almost entirely by our patrons. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. If you'd also like to support our show, please visit our Patreon account. Just $1 a month helps us a lot. You can find a link in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Tom Rayleigh, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck. Good